Oi, what is wisdom? Well, it is definitely not what you think it is. Wisdom is madness, craziness, when you lost all your thinking faculties and you've given up, totally given up. Not given up in the word of, I give up, I surrender. Total given up, not just in speech, but in action. Wisdom is not something you're going to understand, bro, until you're probably almost there. I'm not there, so I can't say I have wisdom. I know that I know nothing, okay? But if we have to be honest with ourselves, there is more wisdom in the asylum, in the mental home, in the mental asylum than it is at universities, at church, at any organizations you can think of. Any respectable organization you can think of, there is no wisdom there. Even the philosophers lack wisdom. Some of the people who have grown old and gray also lack wisdom. Wisdom is only attained, or I wouldn't even say attained. Wisdom only shows itself in those people that we call a gift from God, the maniacs, the crazy, the outliers, the outlaws. Well, not really the outlaws. Well, there's some wisdom there. There is sprinkle of wisdom everywhere. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. But wisdom is highly concentrated within those of us that have lost their minds. If you have lost your mind, that is the beginning of wisdom. If you feel like you're going crazy, that is the beginning of old understanding of wisdom. Wisdom is synonymous with maturity. How then could I make the argument that people that have given up totally, that don't want to participate or become part of society, how can we say these people have wisdom then, if wisdom is synonymous with maturity? Those that have given up, totally given up, they're giving up the idea that they are somebody. They've given up the grandiose inherent narcissism that we are born with. They are able to see things for what they are and not what they want them to be. And these people often want to either live the world, right, physically, or they want to live how they like, how they see fit. They often go on their own. They often challenge us, they challenge the society, the status quo. But what separates us from the maniacs, the crazy people, the gifts of God, these wisdom masters, I would call them, almost, people will look to Zen masters and say, oh, there is someone with wisdom. What they are, Zen masters, gurus, they're caricatures of our image, of the current culture of society, image of what a mature uh, somebody who's filled with wisdom looks like. People down the road, the bum has more wisdom than anybody, bro, that's sitting in some Zen monastery. I guarantee you this. It sounds crazy. You, if you lose your mind, will have more wisdom than the Bodhidharma himself, let alone some guy wearing some orange robe somewhere. You are afraid. The people that have lost their mind, that are crazy, are no longer afraid. They have accepted whatever state that they're in, and they don't want to change, because change, right, is not necessary for them anymore. Their deep wisdom allows them to just live out their lives the way that they want to. An example of this would be the Greek philosopher Diogenes and his cynics sort of lifestyle of masturbating in public and walking backward and just mocking everyone. That's wisdom. You can say, how is masturbating in public now? You get arrested. Don't do that shit. But that's just the way it is, bro. I don't expect you to understand any of this, but it is fine. I just hope that we leave people alone that are what we consider crazy. I consider them full of with wisdom. and deep understanding. If we leave them alone, because we clearly drive people nuts, we drive them over the edge, we drive people that are kind of different to us in society, we drive these people to their end. We drive them to their end. Watch me. To their end, brother. And then we need to stop doing that. Respect people that are crazy and see them for what they are. They are masters, gods among us, or gifts from gods among us. And we should accept them as such and not bully them. The next time you see a crazy man or crazy lady, pay attention, observe, learn. You are in the presence of a deep, 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 deep ocean master. Goodbye. Take care. Bye, 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 bye.